Oh my god.
Yeah,
bro.
I had to look. It was annoying, bro.
Damn.
Tell me that. Don't tell me that. 12 predictions video. Games. We got myself, Jason on the Cardinals, of course. We got Twan, he's the Titans. Abe, he's the Bucks.
What's up?
And we got Jeff in his first predictions video, he's the Texans. Alright, a couple things we always go through. Make sure you stream your games you're supposed to be streamed. That should be any games of the week, which will be posted in the pinned message in the chat, or any divisional game. Should be streamed by the road team. If the road team can't stream, has bad internet, ask the home team to do it, and he can't do it, or that you both are plugged up to McDonald's or have bad Wi-Fi or something like that, make sure you let the commission know that you won't be streaming the game. Make sure you're following all the rules. If you believe somebody's breaking rules, you need to have some sort of proof. I don't care if it's a video on your phone, but you need some sort of proof, because if they deny it and you don't have any proof, there's nothing we can do about it. I think that is about it. We're going to go ahead and go into the weekly awards, and then we will do the predictions, so on and so forth. We're going to start off with the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Man, you already know who it is.
Oh, that was you. You said NFC.
You know, it's your boy Jordan Addison out of Pitt. 11 catches, 235, 5 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about. Time I got a gravy game, man. Jesus.
Gravy game. All right. About to meet the bane of Jeff's existence this week as he plays Ryan. Tell me who the AFC Defensive Player of the Week is.
Oh, Lord.
Five tackles, 3 picks, touchdown.
Yeah. His name is
Hope you
Mickey
don't
Coles.
repeat it this week.
Yeah, I say you will get real familiar with him.
Oh, he ain't gonna repeat that. That's all good.
I said the same shit. All right, Gabe, I was confused earlier. I forgot that you had Player of the Week. So go ahead and do NFC offense.
Yeah. My boy, first round draft pick Smith Jigba. Trying to replicate some of his real life stats. I still think he's 100 off.
Did
from
you?
that college that
But I forgot about that shit. He had 330 in that game. That was fucking crazy.
I think I'm 100 off from the yards he had in that game, bro. That was some crazy shit. But yeah, 5 touchdowns, 230 yards, 8 receptions. Had a good game against the Saints.
Just on a note, I get because he's younger, maybe it doesn't look like it, but I've been saying since the beginning, I think he's more talented than Olave or Garrett Wilson in real life.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be so good, man.
Yeah, I think he'll be good in the NFL.
NFC defense, this was a CPU. 4 tackles and 4 interceptions for Jeremy Chin, played against Savon.
That's impressive for a CPU.
Yeah, Savon threw 9 picks, so I guess he was just throwing it up.
He threw 9?
9 against the CPU. He won 37-26.
Oh, holy crap.
That being said,
He still won.
yeah, he still won. I think the Panthers are the team that's going to be coming open next. He hasn't played a game since week 7. Now I could be wrong. Hopefully he'll get back to it and play one, but the patience is wearing thin with that. So if anybody's got a user or something like that they want to get in here, make sure you let somebody know if he doesn't start playing his games.
Yeah,
that being said, actually before we do predictions, let's do something that we haven't done yet this season. Let's look at some of the yearly stats and see who some leaders are and things like that. 1 second. All right, for passing, the passing yards leader is Zach Wilson. He has 4,004 yards. Probably leads the league in completions as well with 205. 47 touchdowns also probably leads the league. Crazy part about this is a lot of people have played 11 games to this point. He's only played 10 games so far. He's 6-4. So those numbers are going to be really good by the end of the year, followed by Matt Corral and Kyler Murray.
Bro, this man is throwing for 400.
Interception leader is Kyle Trask of the Colts with 17 touchdowns and 46 picks. Moving on to rushing, this is no surprise here. Breece Hall, 223 carries, 2,493 yards, and 26 touchdowns.
Double of the next guy.
0 fumbles, 60 broken tackles, 600 yards after contact. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Receiving, Jalen Hyatt, 76 grabs, 2,200. Followed by a couple thirds, Henry Ruggs and Calvin Austin third. Sacks, only 4 offensive linemen are not allowed to sack this year. That is Andrew Thomas of the Giants, Ali Marpet of the Bucks, Brandon Brooks of the Eagles, and Quentin Nelson of the Colts. Most sacks allowed, the worst offensive lineman in the league is Trent Brown of the Seahawks with 11, and Matt Pert of the Rams with 10.
I was killing his ass when I played JJ. Actually.
Tackles is Nakobe Dean with 79, followed by Demario Davis with 71. Sacks is 15 for Christian Harris from the Bucks, 11.5 for Azeez Ojulari at second.
Bro, how is you getting sacks like this?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing because he gets a ton of sacks. I think Devin White's got a ton of sacks too.
I drafted outside linebackers and first-round picks in back-to-back drafts, and it's been working out for me. Christian Harris is the X factor now.
Interceptions is an actual glitch. 25 interceptions for Mickey Coles. Have fun with that, Jeff. Have fun with that.
He got 25.
We got upset of the week coming.
Yeah, I hope so. All of us hope so. I want you to know that.
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. Kyrie Jackson with 13. Jalen Foster of the Ravens and Avonte Williams of the Chargers each have 10 as well. And last one we'll look at is forced fumbles. 4 by Nick Bolton. Nobody else even has more than 2. So good for Chap there. All right, we're going to get into the predictions. Will somebody go to the settings? I mean, not settings, into the standings and tell me the records if I forget it or something like that. First off, we got the Panthers at the Bucks. Bucks are 7-3. The Panthers are 3-7, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah, they're 3-7.
As I was saying earlier, the Panthers really haven't played a game in a couple weeks, so I'm not expecting him to play this. He might be on his last straw here if he doesn't start responding to people with that. If the game is played, though, I think that Gabe is better offensively and defensively, and he should take care of business here. So I will take the Bucks to win. Twan?
Bucks. Not even close.
Jeff?
Bucks.
Okay. All right, Gabe, give me your pick and your 3 keys to victory.
I'm not picking the Panthers, and I want to get 3 keys to victory. I want to get my young guys going, like the Jigba, my rookie running back I drafted, and then just getting turnovers on defense pretty much. That should be all I need to do to wrap that game up if I play it.
Good stuff, good stuff. Moving on, we got the Eagles at the Giants. Oh, what is wrong? You're okay. The Giants are 10-0. The Eagles are 6-5. 6-5, I think that's right. Leslie is fighting for that last playoff spot. He's on the outside looking in by a half a game, I think, on Dean. It's close, so he needs to keep winning games. Unfortunately, he's going up against a Giant, literally, this week. So we know what Savant is, how good his offense is, how good his defense is. I think the only chance Leslie'd have is he'd have to have a miracle game, and Miles Sanders is going to have to run for 300 yards to even give himself a chance at this one. I'm going to take Savant to roll big here. I just think that he knows how Leslie plays, too. Those divisional games, once you get comfortable with your opponents, generally the margin of victory gets larger and larger, not the other way around. Twan?
Savant, I think he bounces back from that 9 interception game. I think he's going to be locked in. So I got Savant by 24 plus.
Good stuff. Jeff?
I'm going to roll with the Giants on this one.
All right, Gabe.
Go
ahead.
Pretty pride on
I got Leslie pulling the upset. I'm kidding. I feel like Savant might try and get a shutout in this game. I don't see it being close, 35 plus. If Leslie scores probably 3 or 10 points at the most.
All right. Next, the upset pick of the week, dubbed by Jeff himself. We got the Texans at the Bills. Texans are 6-5. H-Town. Texans are 6-5. He's having a good season, definitely fighting for one of those playoff spots. He's got a little bit of ground to make up. I want to say he's a game and a half back, 2 games back, stuff like that. Unfortunately, he's going up against this ridiculous Bills rushing game and defense. Breece Hall is unstoppable. You can only hope to slow him because you won't stop him. You're going to have to outscore him to beat him because Ryan's going to score points. And then you got to deal with his defense and all the speed that he's got over there. All right, Twan, you know Jeff and his team very well, so I'm going to go ahead and let you start this one off. What do you think, man?
Man, I honestly think, man, to be honest, Jeff got some good run defense, for real. It's tough running the ball against him. So, only way Breece can get going, he's going to get one of those big runs. And I think that's what's going to get Breece going. But as far as everything else, though, I think Jeff can play with him, man, for real. But if Jeff he got to watch out for Mickey Coles because he's going to be everywhere. He's going to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Like, for real. But if you make the proper reads and stuff like that, man, you'll be fine. You have a chance. But I think, you'll make one too many mistakes, though. I think Ryan will win. I think Ryan will win by like 13.
Yeah.
You'll keep it close. You'll keep it close, though, but I think Ryan will pull away.
That was straight up, Twan. That was straight up.
I think Twan nailed it on the head right there. I think I played Jeff once, I think, so far this Madden, and I've seen him play. He's not bad at all. I just think Breece might be a little too much for him. It's a little too much for anybody. I know Jeff will probably put up some points, but I think Ryan will win by like 13, 20, something like that. Nothing too bad.
Okay, for me, I think that Jeff plays solid defense. Hall will have a good day, but he won't go crazy for 350 or nothing like that. The problem for me is going to be I don't know how well Jeff's offense is going to go up against that Bills defense. I just don't know if there's enough talent on that side of the ball.
That's the only thing.
Enough to be in the game. No disrespect to you, Jeff. I think you'll do
like
fine early, but
I'm
gonna take the Bills to roll here. I'm gonna say they win. I'm gonna say Bills win 38-10. That's my pick. All right, Jeff. So give me your pick. Who you think's gonna win, and your 3 keys to victory.
I'm going to take myself, of course. I think if we could keep that quarterback in the pocket when he do want to pass, we should be all right. I just watched one of his streams. He was rolling around a lot. Of course, that running back is all that. See what we could do with him. But like y'all said, if I could find some offense, I played him once 2 seasons ago. It was like 3 in the morning, but it was fairly close for the most part. But we're gonna see what we got. We're gonna see what we're gonna do today. My voice is trash.
Yeah, I think Twan did make a good point. If you can force some turnovers though and not turn the ball over, I think you got a chance to be in this one. Moving on, we're gonna go down to the Chargers at the Chiefs. Chargers are 10-0. I want to say the Chiefs are 2-8, 3-8, something like 3-7, something around that. Chap is not having the best season. Of course, Drop is playing out of his fucking mind. It's probably his best team that I've seen yet. I think it was Gabe said 2 weeks ago or last week that wouldn't be surprised if he didn't lose a game moving forward. So I think that Drop should do fine here. We'll go ahead and start off with Twan for this pick. What do you think, man?
Man, you're exactly right, bro. Drop is playing the best right now out of everybody in this league, and he's looking real impressive doing it. And that roster he got, man, I don't think it's a match for Chap. It's a bad matchup for Chap because not only does Chap has Tyreek and Harmon, but them DBs he got, boy, is fast. So I think, man, it's gonna be about, man, it's gonna be like 56 to like 15 or something like that. It ain't gonna be pretty, Chap.
All right, I like it. Jeff, you just played Chap last week, so I know you're very familiar with his team. So we'll let you go ahead and get this one next. What's your pick, man?
I got Drop the roll. Drop it like it's hot. In all honesty, he's one of the best passers I played against so far. make good reads. Um, if he could keep the Chiefs, keep that offense underneath, don't give up no big plays. I got the Chargers winning by 45-14.
All right.
No disrespect to the Chiefs, but
Yeah.
hey,
We just gotta call it like we see it, you know. Gabe, what's your pick?
Yeah.
It should be the Chargers, and it shouldn't be even close. I think Drops got the best team. Yeah, he's got the team looking like how he wants it. I think like AFC hasn't won a Super Bowl since Twan won it, and if there's gonna be a year to do it, I think Drop has a really good shot this year.
Solid point. Solid point. I think that Chap runs the ball. That's his only success that he has really on that side of the ball. But the Chargers' run defense is excellent too. And like Twan pointed out, he's got DBs out there with speed for days. I just don't think Chap's going to be able to score. So I expect Drop to win this one. I'll go 41-10, something like that. Next with the Colts of the Ravens. Ravens are 7-3. He's won 5 straight. Colts are 2-8, I believe, 2-9, somewhere along that. He's having trouble stopping anybody, and as we talked about earlier, he's leading the league in interceptions. I just think that spells bad news all over for this one. Both Jeff and Twan are in the division with the Colts, so we'll start with Twan. What do you think, man?
My goodness. Man, T. Lou disappointed me, man. He really is. He's decent. Oh my God, bro. I just don't know what is going on with him. Like, he's really decent. But I think he just don't care. I think he's just trying to get games in, just don't care, for real. But that being said, I played the Ravens, and I waxed that ass though. But I think the Ravens will win though.
Okay. Jeff.
I'm gonna go if the Colts hop on and play his game. He got some real good players at skill positions. I'm gonna take him with a close win. If he hop on, limit the turnovers, and just play his game. I'm gonna take him 24-18.
I like it. All right. Gabe?
Yeah, I mean, I know what I've seen from T. He puts up some points. I feel like if he locks in, he'll have a really good chance, but I see the Ravens winning by 10, probably like 31-21.
I'm going to take the Ravens here. He just doesn't turn the ball over all that much, and the Colts do a ton. And that's just a big difference in my decision-making process for games usually. I'm going to take the Ravens to win here. I'll say 35-14 over the Colts. Next one, we got the Dolphins at the Patriots. This one, I'm really looking forward to this. They played a couple weeks ago. It was a decently good game. Dolphins are 8-3. The Pats are 6-5. I think something around there, 5-5. Somewhere along those lines. He's got a really good offense. He runs the ball extremely well with DeAndre Swift. Where's this him? You're not going to beat him passing. I forgot to mention that. But Ryan scored 60 on. He ran for 200 yards with DeAndre Swift, but Ryan was too much for him. He ran the ball extremely well as well. Rob seems to be off. I don't know what's going on this season. He's winning his games, but he's not winning them dominantly at all. He only beat the Jets 24-14. No disrespect to my man Jack, but I just expected Rob to win by a little more than that. This is going to be a good game. I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to start off with Twan. What you think, man?
You said Rob, right?
Yes.
Man,
Rob.
Yeah, I take Rob. I think Rob's gonna win, dog. He playing the Patriots, ain't that right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm taking Rob. Yeah, and his offense is too high power for the Patriots. Patriots showed some good flashes though. For real. No cap, he has, but I gotta go with the Dolphins. Too much speed over there.
All right, Gabe, fellow Floridian, what do you think, man?
This is a tough one. I feel like I'm gonna stray away from the straight line we've been going in. I'm gonna say Zay pulls this off by 3 points. I'm gonna say what I've seen him play, he's not really great at anything. He's not terrible at anything. like he's kind of average at all this stuff. But if he can run the ball like he has been, I think he can pull an upset on Rob. I don't know how good Rob's run defense is, but I know Zay can run the ball Swift pretty well. I say he pulls off the upset by 3 points.
Good pick, Jeff.
Wow, the Bucks hit it straight on. I think skill level. I think Dolphins might be just a little bit more skilled, but the Patriots, that DeAndre Swift was real good when I played him, and he was mixing up his plays pretty good. So if he could be on his play calling and pound that rock, the Dolphins played me in a lot of man-to-man. I like the Patriots by 10.
Yeah, y'all said everything I wanted to say. I thought I was going to be the only one picking the upset, but I'm taking the Patriots as well here. I think he runs the ball extremely well, and I think Rob has better pass defense than he does run defense. And Rob's offense has looked slow the last couple weeks. So
I hope Rob streams that game, because that's going to be probably one of the better ones this week.
It'll be low scoring, but I'm going to take the Patriots for the upset too. I'm going to say Pats win 24-21.
Boy, y'all tripping.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I was right about a couple picks last week. Y'all called me crazy, but I picked Delvin to beat Quick, and we were all wrong in the two
that right there. That could have went either way.
That's why we play the game. That's right.
But that
Any given Sunday.
Either way, though.
No, whatever the Pats be doing, his running scheme was tough.
He has
and
good.
When he mix it in and
plays.
you come down and try to play him man, he got enough speed to beat them Dolphins. That Dolphins secondary.
If we
if he executes.
If we delete glitchy Brees Hall, I mean, DeAndre Swift is leading the league in rushing. Besides,
I ain't.
That is a solid point.
Yeah,
he don't have. He don't have one
straight up.
That man don't have one corner. That man don't have one corner that can guard freaking Jalen Waddle.
But that's the thing. But Rob, you have to look and pay attention to what people are doing, though. Rob is trying to build a rookie receiver and a rookie running back. He's not throwing the ball.
Man, I understand that. Man, Rob, all right, keep playing with him.
Nobody's disrespecting Rob. I just think this has upset written all over it.
Yeah,
that Pats run defense was a little shaky.
Yeah, they both.
You know, I desynced like twice. My running back was going crazy.
And what you think? And you don't think Rob can run with that running back?
Yeah, but Rob's starting running back Cook is hurt. He's using his backup Huffman.
Yeah, he's going off with Huffman.
Okay, we'll see. We could be wrong. You know, everybody's wrong a couple times each week, but
that Pats user, he used a lot of clock when he play. It was like 2 possessions a quarter,
bro.
If that.
We'll see. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We got the Packers at the Bears.
Oh my God!
Bears are 9-1. Packers are 1-9. I think they played 2 weeks ago. Chicago won 48-21. Really just dominated the whole game. Two polar opposites. Bears like to throw the ball. Packers like to run the ball. I just think that there's a huge gap in defensive skill between these two users, more than anything else. And I think that Dave is significantly better passing than he is as well. So I'm going to take the Bears roll big here. It will not be 48-21. I'm going to go 48-10 this week.
I'm going about that too.
All right, Jeff.
Yeah.
I wish I had my voice. I would go Chris Berman. The Bears.
The Bears. All right, Gabe, what's your pick?
This should be the Bears. This jump is not really even close. Nothing really more needs to be said about that.
Going on to the game of the week. We got the Jaguars at the Lions. Jags are 3-8, something like that, somewhere around there. Lions are 5-4 or 6-4. Dean got some humble pie 2 weeks in a row. He came back big last week and beat T-Lou. He had a great game, especially passing the ball. I watched a lot of Quick's game against Delvin just a second ago, and I was not impressed. Maybe when he gets his playbooks downloaded and things like that, he'll play better. I'm sure he'll get better throughout the season. I just think he's playing a good user here, and he doesn't look ready to me. That being said, I'm going to take Dean to win this game. I don't think it'll be particularly close. I'm going to say Lions. I'm going to say Lions win. I'm going to say Lions win 35-17.
That's. I could see that. For real. I could honestly see that. But I could also that score being the other way around as well. So
I don't know. I think Dean plays
man,
good defense.
I might take Dean. I'm gonna take Dean this time. I'm gonna take Dean. I
All right.
think Dean gonna win close. More like 27-24.
One problem I think that Dean is going to get into is he's trying to get his quarterback built, and he's throwing the ball a ton, and the Jaguars are really good at stopping the pass. Um, but I just don't know how much offense Quick is going to be able to have because Dean plays pretty good defense as well.
Man, Dean got them. Dean got speed, boy. You
Yep.
talking about? Whoo, that boy got. You thought Drop got speed?
Yep.
Oh
Stingley,
God.
Isaac Taylor, Stewart. He's got some dudes out there, some burners, bro. We're gonna go ahead and go to Jeff. You also play Quick a lot, so what's your pick, man?
I think Quick get back on track. Dean got a great defensive tackle. Probably got one of the best the best corners in the league. But the Jaguars can get a lot of pressure on his quarterback. He probably gonna be putting Russell Wilson in Quick. I'm gonna go Jags. 27-20.
Good pick, Gabe.
I think it'll be. I think Quick will get more competitive in the next game, especially if he gets the playbooks or whatever figured out. I just feel like I think Dean can play smart and not force things. He plays well on defense too. If he can play smart on offense, I think he could pull it off by 10. If I was looking, I know Dean got 4 losses. I was looking at his schedule. I think it's a must-win game for Dean too, because if he loses to Quick, that's 5 losses, and he still has to play Dave and JJ before the end of the season. If he wins those 3,
Lord.
if he gets 7 losses by the end of the year, I don't know if he makes it. He might. So I think it's a must-win game for Dean too.
I think Dean will win. I don't think it's must-win because I think that Leslie has a tough schedule running down the stretch too, and it's probably going to be one of those two. There's a couple more in the NFC with a chance, but it could be interesting. Moving on, we have the Steelers at the Cowboys. Talk about collapses, by the way. We're going to talk about Dwayne's collapse versus the Rams. Led 24-14 with 1:50 left in the game, and the game did not go to overtime. He lost 27-14 through picks on back-to-back plays. He just really struggled there at the end of the game. He played a solid game at that point. Delvin coming off a big win over Quick. Played solid defense like he always does. We know he's a good user on that side. He runs the ball. He's incorporating more passes and threw another 2 touchdowns this past week. So I think both these teams love to run the ball. The difference here, though, is massive, and it's on the defensive side of the ball for me, and the turnover portion as well. So I'm going to pick Delvin to roll here, actually. I think he's going to shut down that Cowboys offense, and I'm going to say Delvin wins 28-10 over the Cowboys. All right, we'll go to Twan. What's your pick, man?
Delvin.
Okay. Jeff?
I'm not too familiar with any of these teams, but I'm an Eagles fan. Go Birds. And whenever I get a chance to go against the Cowboys, I'm going to take it. Steelers roll big.
All right. Gabe? I know you're a Steelers fan, man, so there might be some bias here in this pick too.
I think with with Najee, and he runs the ball pretty well and has pretty good the game. Pretty well. I think he'll be probably 35-14 maybe. And after Dwayne's loss last week, I can't really have much hope for him after that.
Good pick. We got the Cardinals at the Niners. Cardinals are 7-4. I forget what my own damn record is. I think it's 7-4. The Niners are 5-6 or
4-6.
4-6. After starting off 3-0, he has really crashed. He lost a close one last week to the Falcons. Cardinals lost last week to the Bears in the second half collapse. So both these teams kind of need to get back on track with a victory here. I think the difference is that the Cardinals are better defensively than Joel and his Niners are, and a little less turnover prone. But I will save mine for last. We'll start off with Twan here.
Jason, I'm gonna take you, bro. I'm gonna take the Cardinals, man. I think you bounce back, bro. I honestly think you will bounce back. So I'm gonna take you. You better not let me down.
Yeah, I would be hurt if I lost this game. I need to win this one. Jeff?
Dang. Only played the Niners once. Only played you once as well. If Kyler could hook up on some of those deep passes he missed last week, I like the Cardinals, especially if he can keep Kittle in check. It's tough. I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals. I'm gonna roll with you, Jay. You got the better record. You said you need the game. I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals.
All right, Gabe.
Yeah, I'm a roll with you. I think you got the better team. You're better defensively, and offensively with this team. I'd have to say. I think you win by. I think Joel will put up some points, but I say you win by 17.
What's wrong? You're okay. Yeah, I like Gabe's pick a lot more than Jeff's and Twan's. They sound a little hesitant picking this game. Cardinals rolling big here. Expect 42-3, something along those lines. Maybe 42-7. I know Joel. We're friends in real life, so we're very familiar with each other's game. And I think I'm going to dominate on both sides of the ball here. So expect Cardinals to win. Three keys to victory will be don't turn the ball over, hit the deep passes with Kyler, and stop his run game. It will be fun. Next, we have the Jets at the Broncos. Sneaky game here. I think potentially.
Sneaky.
Listen here.
Ooh,
Hear me out.
You said Jets and the Broncos. Oh, I remember that.
It's sneaky game here. Jets run the ball extremely well with Kene, and the Broncos also like to run the ball really well. He's got a passing game a little bit more. So defensively is the big difference here. I think the Broncos are much better on the defensive side of the ball than the Jets are. But that being said, I always say nobody's pulled more upsets and hasn't made the playoffs yet than Jack has. He always seems to play up when he plays good users. He plays up to his competition. That's something you want to see. So I think he's got a real chance here. I'm going to take the Broncos to win relatively close. He's going to need to win to get back on track after that ass the drop gave him last week. So I'm going to take the Broncos to win 28-20 over the Jets. Twan, what you think, man?
Shout out to my boy LP though. Hey, I think LP will win. I don't think he had that meltdown like he did last time, man. So I just don't think so. So I'm gonna take LP.
All right, Jeff.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos as well. One of the best defensive teams I think I've faced so far.
Absolutely.
Real nasty.
Absolutely.
Real nasty.
Cap.
The Jets can run with the Kane, but I don't think you're gonna get off against the Broncos. Broncos big, 21-7, 21-3.
21-3.
Hey man, when you gonna stop all this cap, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
But I can only go by what I seen. That Broncos defense.
LP was playing excellent defense. Nobody has more.
Was real nasty, man.
Nobody has more shutouts this season than LP does.
Oh, you talking about one of the better defenders? Stuff that you tripping off of Twine?
Yeah, you gonna stop all this cap?
Gabe, what's your pick, man?
I'm taking LP. I don't think he'll have a game like he had last time. I think Jets will have some success running the ball, but not enough. I don't know if LP's better at mixing things up. He does have a pretty good defensive user. I played him this season. I beat him, but he almost came back with his defense. So I give LP the edge on this one, probably by 14. I'd say 28-14.
Good pick. Moving on to the Rams at the Seahawks. Rams got the first win last week. Big for him.
Oh snap!
He doesn't turn the ball over much. Unfortunately, though, he's going up against one of the better users in this entire league. Maybe the best passing user. It's close, but he's up there with likes of Drop and Savon. I think the defensive side of the ball, the Seahawks are much better too. And they're familiar with it. This has blowout written all over it for me. Maybe even a shutout. But I'll take the Seahawks to win 49-7 over the Rams. Twan?
Seahawks ain't even close.
Jeff?
Hawks.
All
right. Gabe?
Yep, Jason's probably definitely chasing a shutout. I think, or JJ. I think Hawks easy by like 40.
All right, we're gonna skip over the next one. It's obviously the game of the week. We can go down to the Saints
Yeah.
at the football team. Both these teams are
Why
one
skip
win.
it?
We'll save for last.
All right.
Saints at the football team. Both these teams are 1-9, I think, somewhere around there. John is the Saints. He got his ass whooped last night by Gabe. And Flip has been. I don't think he's this bad. He's made the playoffs twice already this Madden with that team as a wild card team. I think that he's rusty though. He's had some family stuff going on. Hopefully this game gets played because I think he said he's going to be back soon. If it does get played, even with a little bit of rust to it, I think that his roster is better and he's a better user. I will take the Redskins to win, low scoring, but 27-7 over the Saints. Gabe, you're very familiar with the Saints. You just played last night, so what's your pick, man?
Well, I wouldn't say very familiar, but Saints is a very anemic off. He doesn't really do anything special. He runs on defense. He runs stock coverages. You saw how easy it was for me to get stats from Jigba. I'd say if they actually play, I know Flip likes to control the clock a lot. He's actually one of the better users at doing that when I played him. I think he'll have ease running the ball on him, and he'll win this game. I think the time of possession will probably be like 80% to 20% his way.
Good pick. Jeff.
I can't hear.
Hello. I don't know if he's there. Twan.
Who was the people again?
Saints at football team.
Oh, give me football team.
All right. Jeff, you there?
The football team, he has some good receivers. Diggs, McLaurin. I'm taking the football team.
Solid. We got the Bengals at the Browns. Bengals haven't won a game yet this year. He's 0-10, I believe. Browns are 5-5, something along those lines. Peso not playing as good as he could be so far this year. He runs the ball extremely well. We know that. Plays solid defense. I think the Bengals, no disrespect to Ernie, but he's got one of the least imaginative offenses in this entire league. He relies way too much on the Wildcat. And I just don't. And Peso plays good defense. This just has blowout written all over it. Although by Peso standards, blowouts are a little less because he's running the ball more. But I'll take the Browns to win 35-3 over the Bengals this week. Twan, what's your pick?
Hold on, man. Hold on.
All right, Jeff, what's your pick?
I'm a god on the whim. The Wildcat. Get the Bengals their first win of the season on the road on a Thursday night. What the hell?
Good pick. All right, Gabe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say something crazy, and I'm just gonna go with Peso. I think he's gonna control this game very easily.
I'll take Peso.
All right. And finally, Finally, the game of the week, we have the Titans at the Vikings. Titans are 7-3. Vikings are 8-2. E-Fly playing really good football. He's running the ball extremely well. Defense is playing better. He's got receiving weapons out there. We know what Twan is. He's got Bryce Young balling out. Also, Bijan, his running back, playing extremely well. I expect lots of running in this game. Stop pressing things on that remote. That's what's going on my TV. You got the remote. I expect to be lots of running, similar offenses, but the difference here is I think Twan is better defensively. I don't think it'll be a blowout, though, but I'm going to take the Titans to win. I'm going to say 34-21 over the Vikings. We'll go to Jeff next. You play Twan all the time, so what's your pick?
Possible Super Bowl preview? What y'all think?
No.
No?
Neither one of these teams will be playing in February. So.
I got to build it up, but
yeah.
I can't believe I'm picking my whole division to win. But until I see it in the big game, I'm going to roll with Twine. With Twine.
I like it. Gabe,
I seen the Vikings. He had to come back against the The Lions? I mean, not no disrespect like that, but look like he was playing from behind. He's down like 17. If Twine on his A game, well, Twine.
I don't know. Jeff said no disrespect, but the way he said the Lions. Oh man.
No, because I was tossed up in between the Lions or the Bears. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I'm just messing
Not
with
like
you,
that.
man.
The Lions ball out.
All right. Gabe, what's your pick?
It's tough. I mean, E5 playing really well this season, and I know Twan I get the edge defensively.
I'm down 7-0 to E-Fly right now.
Oh, y'all playing right now? Okay.
You're all playing right now?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. If we
I say Twan ends up winning by 4 points, 31-27 in the end.
Okay.
I'm changing my pick.
Oh, you're
I don't think Twan can come back from 7 down. Changing my pick.
All right.
There's going to be a lot of horns blowing in Minnesota.
Listen, don't be surprised if E-Fly does win. He's playing better this year than he has played yet this Madden.
No, he's good. He's good.
I like the pick. All right, Twan, give me your pick and give me your 3 keys to victory.
Hold on, I'm trying to score. Hold on. My pick, I pick myself. I don't pick nobody else. But I pick myself to win. I could win the game if I just don't turn the ball over, which I already threw a freaking interception already.
Good stuff. Throw 3-4 more of those while you're at it.
Are you streaming?
Man, you know I always stream. It's game of the week.
I'm about to put it on the TV as soon as we get done with the video.
So,
yeah, I'm about to run and watch it.
All right,
so
Twan. So,
it's 6-7. I just scored, so.
All right.
So
we'll see here.
It is about to be. It's 7-7. About to be the end of the first.
As much as I would like to see E-Fly lose, I need the NFC to represent here and pull off this win.
Oh God, bro.
All right, so everybody, thanks for doing the predictions video. If anybody that's watching or watched the video is interested in doing one, make sure you let myself or one of the other commission team know. Everybody, stream your games are supposed to be streamed, and have a good day.
All right.